Okay, so these are all the checklists. Now, what are all the checklists that is used for search engines or into creating content? Okay, so that will be a deeper technical article. Obviously, that also comes as a part of your extra learning system. If you want, you can go ahead and explore a lot. In simple terms, you don't need to do anything exclusively special for something. If you want to have your article visible in search engines, make sure you write an article on your own style, with your own inputs, with your own thoughts. The rest will be taken. Okay? Because Google needs organic results. They don't need a duplicate content. They need a fresh, unique, quality content. So it says you can add your keywords in your titles, in your subheadings, in your headings, inside the content, and the descriptions they call it as meta descriptions. Okay? And the second point says ensure your content is of high quality, good quality content that is relevant and useful to the users. Let me say I am running a business related to manufacturing of nuts and bolts, and if I create information about how do you calculate the weight of the nut, weight of the bolt, how do you calculate the length of the particular nail or something like that, and I create lots of information about the same to my users becomes knowledgeable day by day, getting educated about the same. Okay. Now they are more aware about original product. They are more aware about my brand. They are so happy about me because I helped them to understand the complete logic and the concepts. Okay. So I need to add highly relevant, most useful information to my websites on a regular basis with a high quality content. Okay. And the third point says use a descriptive and SEO friendly URLs. It is nothing but adding your keyword in your URL. If you see, this is URL, the link, which has the descriptive URL. What if this particular link has some special characters like this? .html. Do you think anyone before linking or clicking this URL will understand what is the content inside? They won't. So we need to have a descriptive URL is what is the condition here. Okay. And it says optimize images with a descriptive alternative text. See, remember, ALT, alternative text, is nothing but a method of making somebody to understand when they don't have the capacity to view something. Images, let me say if I put my photo in Google without putting my name, Google can detect with my nose, my eyes, my ears and everything, it can detect that he is a human being in general. Until otherwise I say that I am Amudhakumar, Google cannot detect that I am Amudhakumar. So with respect to images. So I can put Mr. Vijay's image and I can put Amudhakumar as an image name inside, so that if I upload 1000, 2000 images, when people search Amudhakumar, Mr. Vijay's photo will come. So there will be a confusion. Okay. The same way, so there are lots of problems available inside this also. There are black hat SEO practices, there are white hat SEO practices, which obviously the experts people will come across all those. So whenever you are adding an image, you take newspaper as the best example. No, that is the best thing that you can do. Okay, so whenever you add an image, below that image, you need to add what that image is, what that information is about. Okay, good and great. So on page SEO, so that is one such option. And the second thing we call it as a technical SEO. Okay. A technical SEO is something where we need to fix some information about the technical aspects of the website. For example, when you have your website, if your website has got a different design on a computer, a different design on a mobile phone, now people generally get confused. So we need to have your website is mobile friendly and responsive. So there are two technical terms here. One is mobile friendly and another one is responsive. What does responsive actually means? Responsive design means showing the same design across all the screen of the devices. Even if you put the particular website inside a theater screen, it will fit into the theater screen. If you see the website on your phone top, laptop, desktop or a smart TV, it will fit accordingly. Like water, you pour the water into any vessel, it changes into the shape of the vessel, right? At the same time, your website should be responsive to any device that people use. Okay, if not, that will be a little bit difficult for the users, because the user's experience is very important end of the day. Engaging with the users. What if the bus fare is very low but the bus seat is very damaged? There is no purpose. Quality is at stake, right? That's very important. The same way. Great. So this talks about the responsive website and mobile friendly website. You should be able to use the websites in a smartphone without any issues. If at all there is some issues, you and me cannot go out and fix it. You need to tell the web developer that, hey sir, that this website is not looking good on a mobile friendly responsive, mobile interface. Please help us fix it. Okay, that is mobile friendly responsive websites. Okay, and there is an option which is actually technical SEO. Please do not worry a lot about the technical SEO, because I understand we are humans, and whenever we have a problem with our health, we always go to a doctor. We don't treat ourselves. The same way, technical SEOs are like medicines that we have to fix it with the help of the experts in the industry, that you and me need not worry about it. But these all should be implemented. So there is a concept called sitemap. Okay, XML sitemap is what they say. This sitemap will help search engines to figure what are all the content inside and what are all the product inside. Okay, for example, I can go take any website in the market and try to figure out. For example, let me say any small websites. Okay, because not all the people will have the same URL for the sitemap. They will frequently change. Okay, so let me see Amudhakumar.com /sitemap.xml. So when I try to hit this, it will automatically give me a list of all the URLs inside my website. No, that is called a sitemap. Okay. In general, sitemap is nothing but a map for a website to understand where does these links are going to. I can go to a home page, I can go to a product page, I can go to a service page. So in order for the machines to understand, like we have a map for our own home, right? Whenever we have address, you put address in a Google map, it will help you to navigate. The same way, when a software or a search engine spider comes and looks into your website content, it needs to understand how this website is structured so that it can actually deliver this content to the users more effectively. Okay, that is one thing. Now, we have to increase the website speed on a technical front. If your image is a size of, let me say, 4 MB, you cannot upload a 4 MB image to the server, because every time somebody visits the website, there is 4 MB of data being downloaded. So we need to make sure we reduce the image size and upload it. And whenever people use in a computer, they need to use the website with a lesser data being used. We call it as a caching technology, which means a shorter term memory capacity. Caching, cache memory, they call it as. Okay, whenever you try to search something Google or online, Google will tell you searched about this earlier, so it will remember some stuff and let you know. Temporary memory systems, that's called caching technology. And minimizing HTTP requests. It's nothing but HTTP request is nothing but how many requests are being made by a website user to the server. That determines the amount of time taken to reply to your answers. Okay, and they call it as a structured data to your website, which is organized by schema.org. It is nothing but a regular set of instruction followed by all the search engines. That is called a schema, or the structured data we call it as. Okay. For example, if you go to a website called Practo. Practo is a list of websites or list or database of doctors. Okay, so you have all doctors here. Google must try to understand that this website Practo is actually a database of doctors, not engineers. So the system of schema will ensure that this website has a definition of who is a doctor, what is the name of the doctor, what is the qualification, what is the hospital he is working in, what is the designation, what is his specialization, what are his consulting fees, what is his contact number, and all the stuff related to doctors. Google knows that Practo is for doctors. It's not for engineers or mechanical experts. It's for doctors. The same way, everything we need to tell Google that this product is for this particular person. So very advanced technical concepts. So out of your interest, you can try to explore. Okay, great. Oh, content creation comes later, but I have created the content for you. Okay. So whenever you try to create a content, you have to create a content with the proper subheadings and side headings, adding a proper bullet points and paragraphs. So make sure your content is in detail and people understands it from the basic level. Don't make it very advanced, too complicated. Okay, write the content in a way in which people understands easily, and the ultimate goal will be to make people to learn from your content in an easy manner rather than making it complicated. Okay, we have to regularly publish the fresh, informative content and engaging content. It's almost like your business is almost like a born baby. Like if you think you give a birth to a baby, your job is done. No, right? That is just the incubation period. Post that incubation period, you need to make sure that you feed the baby the healthy food the right way and make them grow the right way. The business is like a newborn baby. Once started, you cannot just leave it to grow it as it is. You have to feed with the good healthy food so that the kid becomes very healthy. The same way, you have to regularly publish fresh, informative and engaging content on your website so that people receive it regularly and your website becomes a fresh content base and Google loves fresh content. Okay, take this example now. Somebody has updated a content around 5 years back and the 5 years back updated content is still available there. And if you go read it now, you feel like it is outdated. Then what is the use of it? So Google needs a fresh, informative, engaging content. That is very important. Okay. So whenever you create a content, they are telling if your website has information about the same content on a different place or a different information, you can add a link from this website to this website, an internal linking system. Inside Wikipedia, if you see, Wikipedia has got lots of internal linkings. You see here, all these blue colors are internal. You click on Microsoft Surface, it will take you to Microsoft Surface. If you click on whiteboards, it will take you to whiteboards. If you click on collaboration, it will take you to collaboration. So what does this blue color marks indicate? That Wikipedia has got thousands and thousands of articles within Wikipedia itself. You don't need to go to a different website to get information about this particular topic. It says he is an expert. Correct? The same way, whenever we create a content and write link to other content, if you have otherwise link to a third-party resources. Like if I write an article on my website called Amudhakumar.com, if I don't have a content on Amudhakumar.com, I can actually link to a trusted sources like Wikipedia. Okay, so these are all a few informations and frequently answer people's question. Okay, so creating contents. So whatever I have discussed till now is basically called on-page and technical SEO.